Hello, this is Emma of EmmaLiveYoga and welcome to this yoga for back care class, stretch and release. So do you have anything you need to hand to make yourself comfortable? For example, you might have a blanket that you can place underneath your back just for comfort. This is a 15-minute class, so we shall make a start. And remember, the breath is always your friend in yoga. Yoga is the breath. So from here, we're going to make our way down to semi-supine position, a laying position. Feel free to use a cushion or anything you wish to underneath the head for comfort. And as you make your way down, roll the palms of the hands open. You can walk the feet to about hip distance or shoulder distance apart, and maybe walk the feet a little forward of the knees if that feels comfortable, or directly underneath the knees. So adjust according to what feels best in your body, in your back. As we arrive here, take a long inhale. And exhale out through the mouth. Do this again, long inhale. And exhale. Allow the eyes to close. And just take a few moments to acknowledge and tune in to any sensations you can feel in your back. Any tightness, any niggles, any discomfort. And just honor those sensations. Know that yoga is both a physical and also an emotional practice. Often our emotions can become trapped in our bodies also. So just begin to feel that body-mind connection via the breath. And then take a deeper breath in. On the exhale, gather the knees gently in towards the belly for a posture called Apanasana. You can take hold of the shins or the backs of the thighs, whichever feels most comfortable. Inhale. On the exhale, just gently begin to rock from side to side. Gentle lower back massage. Inhaling to one side. Exhaling to the other. Remember, you can have something underneath the back if this feels a bit too much. Try to relax the fingers and the shoulders. The jawline is relaxed. We're trying to stimulate the relaxation response in the body with a slightly longer exhale. So then inhale as you come to center. Exhale, keep hold of the right shin or back of thigh and bring the left foot to the floor. And just pause there, see how that feels. You might stay there, or you might slide the left leg all the way down. Wherever you are, keep the breath moving evenly. Shoulders are releasing and lower back muscles are gently releasing. Remember your options here. If you slid out and it doesn't feel good, then just bring the foot back again. Steady breaths. This is Ekapada, Apanasana. I'm going to change sides. So walking the leg back on the inhale, draw the left knee in. Exhale, and bringing the right foot to the floor. Or sliding the right leg all the way out. Nice and easy. And just feeling this gentle stretch and release through the lower back. Make sure the chin is gently drawn in. Keep the back of the neck long. And then inhale, gather that right knee back in. This time on the exhale, take the knees wide and float the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. This is half laughing baby or Ananda Balasana. You can keep hold of the back of the thighs, the shins, the calves, the toes, or the ankles. Wherever you can get to comfortably. I'm going to take the toes, so choose whatever's best for you. And then try to hinge the knees towards the armpits. You can either stay static, inhale. Or on the exhale, you can begin to rock gently from side to side. So again, choose what's best, static or rocking. With the back, we always want to choose the best option that feels the best in this moment. So staying intuitive, tuning in to what your body needs now. Then from here, come to center. If you are rocking, on the inhale, gather the knees back in. And on the exhale, bring the soles of the feet back to the floor. Open the palms of the hands. Take a long inhale. This time exhale through the nostrils. So now we'll move to an easy spinal twist called Jathara Parivanasana. Take the arms out at shoulder height. Just make sure you've got enough room there. And then as you arrive here, take an inhale. And on the exhale, as the knees drift to the right side, glide the head to the left. And this doesn't need to be a big action. You might go a quarter way, a halfway, just see. Inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor, draw head and knees to center. Exhale, knees to the left as the head glides to the right. And again, inhaling, back to center. Exhaling to the sides. Relax the shoulders. Inhaling, back to center. Exhaling, out to the sides. And then from here, inhale as you come to center. And exhale, bring the arms into the sides of the body. Now from this position, make sure you can press firmly through the heels, but keep the glutes nicely soft. So you can press into the heels for stability. Bring the heels of the hands into the top of the hip crease. So from here, we're doing a very gentle back release. So as you press the heels of the hands down into the hip crease, inhale, lift the chest. Now keep that exhalation as you continue to breathe. So keep that elevation through the chest. Inhale. Keep the chest lifted. That's it. Exhale. But make sure your sitting bones stay down. Continue to press the heels of the hands into the hip crease. We've got one more breath. Inhale. This really releases any tightness in the lower back. Exhale. Good. Then release that pressure through the hip creases. You might feel a little bit more spacious through the back. Just see. From here, inhale, gather the knees into the belly. And on the exhale, gently roll over to one side. If you have any pain or discomfort in your back, it's good to have a good way of coming up and down. This is a good way which doesn't involve your back too much. So from here, you can stretch out the top leg, then press firmly into the top palm and inhale as you carefully lever yourself up. That's it. Take your time. There's no rush with the back. We're making our way through to a tabletop position. This can have kind of a decompressing effect on the lower back. You just take the weight bearing out of it. So the hands come underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. From here, inhale, and on the exhale, just introduce a gentle swaying action from side to side. Again, this is a nice release. Good, that's great. And then from here, coming to center. From here on the inhale, see if you can step through with the left leg or take hold of the back of the knee, step the left leg through, bring the fingertips down or rest your hand on some blocks if you need them. And on the exhale, just sink forward. So this posture is called Anjaneyasana. Often a tight back stems from tight hips. You might feel a tightness, I certainly do, through that right hip flexor as you come forward. Make sure that your knee is directly over your ankle. That's it. And then draw the shoulders back, lift the chest, lift the gaze, and breathe deeply. If this bothers the knee, know that you can put a block underneath the shin and lift the knee out of the equation, or just simply lift up. That's it. You can also pad the knees. You can always use a cushion underneath the knee. Make sure your knees feel safe. Feel the intensity down that right side. Know that this is releasing the back, so it's all good. Squeeze the pelvic floor, and on the inhale, just carefully begin to straighten the front leg to your own measure. So it might not be completely straight. That's all right. Just do what you need to do. You might walk the hands in a bit. Possibly you might lift the toes. Just see. Try not to round. Try and lift your chest forward. If that means bending the knee, that's fine. Remember, we're looking after the backs. We're practicing kindness ahimsa, which is the first principle of yoga. So listen to your body, what it needs to do. And then inhale, rebend the knee, exhale, and step that left leg back by hook or by crook. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, inhale, exhale, just have a sway from side to side. Okay, we're going to change sides. So on the inhale, step through with the right leg, exhale, back to Anjaneyasana or lunge position. Remember your knee to ankle alignment. Remember to pad the knee if you need to. Draw the shoulders back, lift the gaze, and breathe. Keep the breath moving in the nostrils. Good. Feel that sinking sensation through the lower hip, but not too much. Just to sink until you can feel a stretch. That's it. Back of the neck stays long. Gaze is soft. So just meeting any discomfort with the breath. Good. Then squeeze the pelvic floor. Inhale. Begin to straighten this front leg to your own measure again. Might be different on this side. Just see. Again, you can walk the hands in. You can use supports underneath the hands if you have them. Try and lift the sternum forward, staying in that hamstring again. Tight back, hamstrings, hips are usually connected. Breathing. So even if you don't have any back issues, it's good to get into the habit of stretching the back. And just for maintenance, maintaining your back health is really important. So then inhale as you bend the front knee, and exhale, step the right leg back. From here, you can have the knees together or apart. Again, choose for your comfort. And then exhale, sink the sit bones back towards the heels and bring the forehead down to the floor. If it's in mid-air, then I'd like you to rest it on a cushion or whatever you have to hand. Take the arms back behind you as we come into child pose and take some deep breaths into the lower back. Tuck the chin in. And just feel the power of the breath to really open out the back muscles. So even if you can't move too much, you can always breathe deeply to release the body. Good. Then squeeze the pelvic floor, walk the hands underneath the shoulders. On the inhale, slowly press up towards seated. And then come to comfortable seated. So it might not be this position. This is Virasana or Thunderbolt pose. You need to come back down to the sitting pose, that's fine. Bring my hands to upright position. We're going to close our class. On the exhale, gently drop the chin as we give thanks for our health and our practice. And then inhale to lift the prayer hands up. Exhale to center. Namaste. So thank you for joining me on this Yoga for Back Care class. I hope you're feeling a bit more released and relaxed. And I will look forward to seeing you next time on the mat. Take care.